Shapes 2. I enjoyed this game way too much. Alright, I want to start a new run. And huge thank you to Falterfire, who actually bought me this game. And it's an awesome game, so I appreciate it. We are playing on Hexagon mode. I'm just going to play normal. I have not done like a full playthrough. Last night I played through until milestone 5. The main thing is, this game solves so many of the problems that I have with Factorio. Overall, I don't know, it's not like a perfect game, but it's pretty good. It's decent. So, we're setting up extractors, copying, and pasting, because that's one of the things really good about this game. You can just copy and paste right away, and it's super intuitive and easy, and you can just flip things upside down, do it all. So what are we doing with all of these things? We need to cut these hexagon things of triangles in half, and then turn them into right here. Alright, so let's do that. Every one of these belts, where's the belt? Hit number 1. Belt moves 60 items per minute. This thing moves 15 items per minute. It even tells you that means you need 4 of these per belt. So, 4 of these. I can flip them, but it doesn't really matter. So we can do that. That would handle one of these belts. Bam. And those are the halves. That's it. Look at how easy that is. Super simple. And then we could copy that, flip it, paste it, bam. That one. Now we could go look for the other hex that's the same, but it's colorless. And we could do the same. And flip it. The game is so easy. Bam. It's easy, but it's good. How many of those do I have to deliver? 200. So each belt produces 60 per minute, but because they're being cut in half... Wait, I didn't think about that. Because they're being cut in half, it actually creates 2 belts worth of output, which means we can do this. So this one could go to right here. Get rid of this. Fix it all. Put this one, that one. Look at how much easier it is to build in this game. So if I wanted, I could do 4 belts of input, which would be 240 per minute, but that feels excessive. Instead, we're just going to do Control-C, flip it, paste it. It's beautiful. Rotate. It's so good. Flip it. Rotate, rotate. Bam. Alright. One of the biggest things in the game for the early game is just the travel time for the items to actually make it. Oh. Also, it would help if I actually connected these. One problem with me pasting before I actually verified it and checked everything is now I have to go fix it in 4 different places. Also, why are these backed up? They're just backed up. One belt should be able to move all of these. In theory. One belt moves all of these. I think it's just because I didn't have that one output connected that it was backed up. So we're going to reach 200 fairly quick. I'm delivering 240 per minute. After that, oh, there are tasks that I can do. We can hit T. Tasks. So one of the things, we can deliver a bunch of stars. We can deliver a bunch of blue stars. Hey, blue stars. Hey, regular stars. Perfect. So while we're waiting on that, we can come in here, do this. Control-C. I should set this as a blueprint. I don't know if I'm only going to use new blueprints. I guess I will. So this is a full miner. We only need this part of it. But I want to be in module view, which I don't have yet. So I'll wait to make blueprints. I do want to turn these in though. So we can do that. Copy it. And paste, paste, paste. Things are being done. Rotate. The game... I keep repeating it, but the game is so good. Alright, so now all we have to do is rotate these and cut them. I didn't leave a lot of space for that, and I want to do it to both of them. Alright, so Didn't leave a lot of space. That's fine. I'm going to delete all of that because we no longer need those. I didn't leave space. Here, let's cut that and move these back. Control X. Should move them back further. I might want all of the space. This one, Control X. Okay, right there. Perfect. So now, do I want to spread these out? I think we're fine. Rotators. Rotators move 30 items per minute, so I would need 2 of these to do a full belt. Let's plan on that. Those rotators, once I rotate them, we can cut them. To cut them, to get a full belt, so this is only giving 30. I just need 2 cutters each. So we can do that, and then I can flip it, put it like this. This one. And then we have trash cans. So I can trash that. Could just use 1 trash can, but it's not like it matters. Okay, and I want to do the same. Flip it, right there. Did I leave enough space? Not even close. Okay. I'm trying to think right now. This... Why is it not flowing? Oh, it's not flowing because I don't have a trash can right here. So half of it will come over here. Do I really need 2 rotators? No, because we're sending a small amount. But the answer is yes if. Wait, why am I trashing that? Oh, that's what I want to be doing. Okay, easy game. Still, I don't need 2 rotators. Unless I'm sending this much. Then I need 2 rotators. That's actually perfect. All right. Sometimes it takes me a second to figure out what I'm actually doing in the video game. So what we want is this. And that can go right there. All right. All of this. Flip it. And paste it. I delete everything a lot in this game, just because it's so easy to build, it's so easy to rebuild. All right, so now I'm gonna end up with 4 full belts of these. I should just leave these inputs into the thing at least. It's fine. That one. And copy, and flip. I should also verify it works, but it takes time for the materials to flow. All right, so what are we doing? We're putting that one there, flipping it. What? Flipping it, then rotating it. There we go. I'm trashing some of the wrong ones. That's not good. Am I doing that over here as well? Yes. Yes, I am. All right, let's fix that. Before I copy and paste in the future, but I'm never going to do that. Someday, I'll get it right the first time. No, I won't. I will not get it right the first time ever. All right, so that's actually what I want. Which means it's the same for this one. I'm just going to fix it here. And then I'll copy and paste. And this one. I wonder... I wonder if I am going to want those extra pieces. Almost certainly. Okay, so now this one connects there. This one goes here. And we still will get all of the pieces that I need. These are done. Unlock, unlock. Have pieces, have pieces. Ooh, no, full piece. Huh, I think that is just plugging in this top one. Oh, I could do that. Oh, I don't have access to the upper floors yet. Huh. I'm just gonna plug these in. We only need 300 of them. 300 is a bunch. All right, So I want to copy this. Control C, flip it, and paste it. Flip it. Wonder if that caused problems. It might have. Which is one of the reasons that I like deleting everything so frequently in this game. Because it seems like I do sometimes still create conflicts that I don't mean to. And it's a lot easier just to delete it all, start fresh, call it good. So we need halves of which ones? Of these. Didn't I figure out a thing for halves? I did. We could just do this. Once I get platforms, then I can just copy and paste this stuff like crazy. Rotate. But for now, I'm going to do it manually. And these ones, and these ones. And these ones. Cool. So those should be making. We're delivering these, but slowly we're delivering the other ones. We need 300 and 400. Oh, I'm already doing the ones that, crap, that I should have turned off, but I didn't apparently because I didn't set it up right. So really, I could just be delivering all of these, but the belts can't handle it all. I mean, we could trash the crappy ones. I wonder if I need the same with the gray ones. I don't remember. Whatever. It's all getting done. Eventually. Making a mess out of things. This game is so good. Except it's way too simple and too easy. But aside from that, it's so good. Alright, these blue ones. I could be looking ahead at other tasks that I need. So, milestones. Oh, I do need those small... Oh no, that's the final thing. After that, we're going to have to do things with the red ones and with the gray ones. Sounds easy enough. We can look at tasks. So I need a whole bunch of these red ones. Those are right here. Huh. Start sending those. And it looks like we're not actually going to need these double ones right now. But they do have to get trashed, because if they just build up, then you stop production. Trash them. Trash them. Trash them. Trash them. I will use them. I'm going to cut them in half. Wait, that's not... Control Z, Control Z. Why are you... Huh. Not doing what I expected. Oh, we could do the same up here, but it doesn't seem important. This one is done. Unlock it. Alright, so... Wait, that's the same thing that I've been doing. Oh, crap. Why did I trash it all? So that is this setup, but paste it over here. So what I'm going to do... Delete that. The building in this game! So good. And rotate, rotate. Bam. Quick and easy. Some of these aren't hooked up. Oh, you don't have to be hooked up. Never mind. Never mind. You. So that should create the halves, rotate them slightly, cut them off, paste them, do the thing. Milestone complete. Unlock. Milestone 1 complete. I don't know how much I'm doing in one video. We could leave it here. No, that's not enough. So the next things that we're doing, we're going to cut this blue one in half. Then we're going to cut it into pieces. I already know how to do that. We just figured that out. So, to cut it in half, all I have to do is this part. Rotate. Control V. Rotate, rotate. Bam. That. And really, we can delete this. This can go like that. This one wants to go to right here. This one. Making a mess of things, but we know that we're deleting it in just a minute. Flip it. Alright, get rid of this intersection. Get rid of this intersection. Fix it. That one. That one. Those are being made. Cool. This one. This one is done. Red ones. Red ones are being done. This one. Is this one being done? Not being done correctly, and it's not actually hooked up. Huh, that's the bigger problem. And I don't need those. Not being done correctly. If we look at the tasks, is there one for that little single piece? There is, so it doesn't actually hurt to turn in both of these at once. Alright. So really, I only need the one belt that's being cut into 4 pieces. But this is fine. Because we have 1 belt of output, and we have 4 belts of input into here. Yeah. Alright, so these ones, do I have 200 on their way yet? We're close to it. Yeah, I should have fixed this, but... So what is wrong with this, that we're getting the single pieces? Just a lot of it set up wrong. I would fix it, it just doesn't matter. Do I have 50 of them? 10 times 4, 12 times... Yeah, we should have 50. Alright. So what I want to do... Make sure that we have the 200. This... I would fix this. I would. But I'm not going to. I mean, I could fix it now. They're already going to get most of the pieces, though. Instead of fixing that, what I want to do is start working on this next piece. This next piece involves stacking things. So for that, I need the double gray. I should go look at it. Milestones to see what else I'm going to need. That's all I need is the double gray and the single red. And we're going to need twice as many of the single reds as we have double gray. So double gray means that I should actually fix this finally. To actually fix this. And we don't need to turn these in. To actually fix it, let's go. It's weird that it keeps rotating like that. That one goes in the trash. Alright, so I want to keep... Which one goes in the trash right here? Not that one. This one? Is it alternating? No, I don't think it's alternating. Alright, so this setup should be the same for each of these. And then... So let's see, it's a full one coming in. We cut it in half. It should give us 2 full belts. I did that completely back. No, I didn't do it completely backwards. I don't think. Okay, let's put a trash can here. Let it clear out the belt. I think it's set up right, even though it looks weird. Clear out the belt. I'm going to verify it this time before I go and copy and paste it a bunch. Unlock, unlock. You're at 200 out of 300. Perfect. No. Alright. No, why are so many of these wrong? They're wrong because it's... I don't know exactly why they're wrong. It's fine. Which one did I just delete? Is that what I want? Oh, it might be about when I place the belts. No. I don't know. Ah, the game. If they get backed up, does that change things? I have no idea. I want a trash can right here. Once it's running, it should be good. This one is wrong. Alright. I think we're good now. I believe. And that should be 2 of the 4 belts. How many do I need? We need 600 of these, but I'm going to need a bunch ultimately. Why does it show a single piece? I feel like the game is messing with me. I swear I thought I understood this. So, one thing I could do, I could rotate these all to be facing the same way, and then I don't have to worry about it. I might do that. Shape goal has been completed. Unlock. Cool. I'm going to stop working on shape goals for a bit now, but I did get upgrades. So we could do belt speed, which is really nice, and it's fairly cheap. What I really want, though, 180 rotators are very nice. So are these ones. And so is second story. Where's second story? Overflow. Oh, so is stacker. There's second story somewhere. Third building story. Maybe I already have it. Oh, with stackers, I probably do. So as much as I do want to speed things up, I still want to get some more of these task points. Which ones are easy? This one's easy. Stacker. Did I just buy the stacker or did I buy the other one? Green half. Blue half. Falling apart. Huh. The other thing is the further down the chain you get, the better. I mean, this one's not that hard. I wonder if there's anything set up that would make it super simple. Like if there was one that wants this red. Ooh. Wait a second, that would make this super simple. Yeah, but I don't care. Tasks. Do I care? Ooh, that's one of the pieces for this. Let's go look really quick and just see what's around here. Nothing that really appeals to me. Does it? I don't know. Not particularly. I mean, this one does appeal to me a bit. Wait! Oh, this was one of the pieces that I need. Wait, these are the 2 pieces. Okay, maybe they do appeal. Oh, but I can't build miners on them yet. Why not? When do I get platforms? We probably get platforms after I finish this milestone. Space platforms. Okay, that is my goal then. So, the goal is to get 600 of these. Let's go do that. And none of the rest of this really matters. Do I want to keep them just so that I can copy and paste? No. Maybe. Nope. So, why can't I shift click? Right click. Zoom in. Oh, I was too zoomed out. Alright. Make space. Make space. Once I have platforms, then I don't have to do any of this little tweaking. Well, I mean, I do, but it's more adjusting platforms and then copying and pasting those. All right, so once I get these, what do I want to do with them? What I really want to do is figure out why the hell they're not working. For right now, I'm going to put a trash here, put a trash here. Copy this. Flip it. Rotate it. Alright, so that's enough for 1 full belt, which makes 60 per minute. Ooh, but if I go to upgrades, and if I buy belt speed and cutting speed, bam, 90 per minute. Stacking speed would be nice to get as well, because right now it would take 9 stackers to do a full belt. Unless, did I take the other cutter? No. Oh no, it says 22 per minute. Wait. Research points. Stacking speed. Oh, stacking's different than cutting. Right. Stacking speed. That's what I was thinking. So stacking speed would take forever as it currently works. Why does this not work? I'm watching it for a second. It always moves the same half over here. This shouldn't be a problem. It must be because these were getting backed up or something and they weren't splitting the way that I expect. I think that's it. I don't know. So that one works. That one works. This one does not work. Trash it. Okay, does all of that work? This one. This one. This one. This one. I think it all works now. I hope it all works. Just gonna trash that. Control V and flip it and rotate it. And this where it's supposed to go? We'll say yes. I think that's off by 1. Control Z. Not that it matters, but it makes it easier to copy and paste if they're the same. Should have copied and pasted it all the way from the input. All right, so now I can get all of these going. Cool. The stackers are going to be a pain. Stackers. So we're going to want 9 stackers in total to make a single belt. But I'm going to want 18 stackers because I have 2 full belts of these halves. Okay. So that is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 of these. So that would supply 9 of those. 9 of those would go to this. Cool. Oh, these are not currently correct. Right. And do I want to make use of both, or of all the pieces? Because if I make use of all the pieces, all I really need is 1 belt. For right now, I'm going to say no. I think. We no longer need you to be hooked up, because you're just clogging up our outputs. I will need twice as much of this as I need of these, which makes it a little bit tricky. Milestones. And after that, we will need this one. Oh, I should set that one up then. Oh, crap. I need to set that up now. Crap. I do dislike that when I'm zoomed out this much, I can no longer copy and paste, but this much I can. Control X. All right, so I don't need this bottom area. But there should be an input here. I don't know why it doesn't show the input. There it is. So we're doing this so that I can come over here, copy this. I could make this more compact. Would that help? Probably. Do I need to? Maybe. I think I am going to do that. Control X. So, this could go right there. Could make it way more compact. If I was making a blueprint, I would. Could make a blueprint. All of the things that we could do. So this one can go right there. I always zoom out just a little bit too much. Control C. Delete it. Delete it. Control V. Rotate. Better. All right, so that is going to get me the pieces that I need, except I do actually care about which orientation they are. Crap. I care about which orientation these are as well. Let's think about that a little. Did I take... which rotate? Okay, I took all of the rotators, so that's helpful. Because really, I just need a 180 in a few of these spots. And because they're less than a half belt, we don't even need to worry about like having more than one of them. So that one. That one. This one. This one. Why is there a single piece there? Game. Why is there a single piece here? Because I'm delaying things. Is that why? I don't understand. Huh. I think this is actually easily fixed if I just used rotators. Alright, instead of messing with this, and then really I wouldn't even have to... No, I would still have to trash all the pieces. After doing all of that, we're deleting it. Rotator. Screw it. Alright, so I want everything on the left side. That is not the right way to do that. It might also be because I flipped these. I probably shouldn't flip them. Even though it looks a little bit nicer, I think it's better just to have this be the same over and over again. That's what I'm going with. So now we're going to have a whole bunch of the same ones. Sweet. From there, what is my goal? We need to rotate them slightly. Rotate. Doesn't matter which direction. Maybe it does. That is the direction that I want to go. Sweet. Do I need that many rotators? I'm not sure. And then I want to cut each of those. Which we don't have space for, but that's fine. Is it fine? I think it's fine. How do I make the space? So we can make the space total. I need a bunch of these. But half of them are getting trashed. Could do things on the upper level. Huh. I don't know why this is messing with my head a little bit. More than I would expect it to. Like that? Trash, 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 trash. That one. That one. Not that one. Crap. I was close. Close but no cigar. Like that. This feels so much worse, but if it's working consistently, then I guess that's all that matters. If it was a blueprint, I would fix it. So we can come up here. Are they all throwing away the wrong piece? I feel like they are. That actually makes my life easier, though. Trash, 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 trash. Because it's easier to get access to these ones. So at least there's that. And let's put a trash can. There are 4 of them total. I think that's what I want. And then another one. All right. So all of these should be the same, and they should be orientated the way that I want. Correct. Let's go look at this milestone. So we're going to want this one to be orientated the same way. X. Is it going to mess with things if I flip this? We're not going to flip it. What we're going to do is hit X. Control X. Move this over here. Move this right here. So this should make... How would this make 4 full belts? This can't make 4 full belts. This should make 2 full belts, which tells me what? That tells me that this should go like that and go into here. That should go like that. Alright, so this should give me 2 full belts of the things that we need, which means that they're producing 180 per minute. We need 600. I still have to actually craft them. You are a mess, but that's okay, because we just made a thing. And if I want to, we can go from 180 per minute, bam, to 360 per minute. But will I be able to get total? I'm going to need 720 of those, which is a lot. What we want, X, Control V, rotate, flip it, that one. Those are the exact pieces that I think I need. We're going to find out. And then, these ones are not set up where I want them yet, but I don't know exactly where I want them. We'll go with right here. All right. So, those ones are going to run over to there. Along with that, these are set up wrong. I do want these to be oriented the correct way. Do I want to figure it out all over, or can I think I do want to figure it out all over and do it correctly. So what we're going to do is delete all of this. How long's the video? 37 minutes. We'll try for under an hour. It's a Factorio type game, so longer videos so that I can actually make progress and get things done. That's kind of the idea. We'll see. Oh, in theory, one of these belts can make 6 belts of single things. 6 whole belts. Do I really want to make 6 whole belts? I don't know. Takes 4 of these just to cut them into these pieces. Do I want to get them all oriented the right way? Almost certainly. So we know how to do that, actually. Let's use this. Delete. Control V. That one. Okay, and then I want to cut off those pieces. In order to cut off those pieces, cutter. When I cut this, is that where I want that piece? It is. Then the question is, rotate. Cutter. Rotate. Okay. So that would get me 3 of these. It would take 4 of them to get a full belt going. It is nice. There we go. That's what I want. Let me think about that for a second. So I want the same thing. I would like it if you took up less space. Or just, I guess, if I spread this out. feel like I could get it to take up less space. Let's do that. Let's get rid of this. So, what is it that I'm actually doing again? We're hooking this up. That is a rotator. After the rotator, I need another cutter. Flip it. If I do this, plug you in. Then I can hit C on that, copy it. That's what I wanted. So 2 3/4 full belts is not quite what I want. It's a weird number. It's fine. We'll just have overkill. Overkill's fine. Put that right there. So, to get 2 belts, that's 1 belt. Let's go plug this in. In order to plug it in, and go right here. Come up a level, plug these in. Sweet. And then come back down a level. Delete that. Hook that up. Why did they stop? They stopped because these don't have anywhere to go yet. So either I have to feed into a void, or we can hook up another producer, which I plan on doing anyways. So let's go do that. If I'm doing this, I wonder if things are going to get backed up because I'm going to have too many of these. They're definitely going to get backed up if I don't handle this. What the hell am I doing? I'm only handling half of them. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. We have problems. We have significant problems. Okay. Let's go fix this. Thought that was too easy. Alright. So, this one still needs to get cut. And it needs to get cut in the same ways as these ones. Do I need to flip that? Maybe, but this would just work. Okay, so now one of these is being made into 6, which is enough for a full belt. All on its own. Why did I start deleting that? I don't know, because it's all a mess. Look up the mess. So now this shouldn't really get backed up. That's plenty for one of these. And this... Will that keep this belt fully, filled? We can support 4 of these easily. Probably more than that, but at least 4. 4 of them is the total number that I would like too, but I don't know if I'm really going to get that going. We'll see. For right now... this could go right here. I like it. That hooks up there. This one. I didn't leave a lot of room for these belts. Plug it in. Alright, so in theory, that should be producing 180 per minute. 180 per minute's a good amount. But for the next phase, we need another 600. That other 600 is these same things, but with another piece added. So I could either double this, or we can start working on the next phase. And the next phase will require a lot of the same stuff. Doubling this. I mean, I do already have this production. It's mostly, do I want to run the lines over here? Especially because there's a big delay between me actually plugging these in and them actually turning on. The biggest thing is this last one does want 1200, which is a bunch. 1200 really only requires 2 of these things. 4 of these things. I should do it. I'm being lazy if I don't. Let's just set up for the future. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. And then after this, I get platforms, which make my life way easier. Alright, so I'm going to copy this. The real question, I guess, is whether another of these will fit. It does, it's beautiful. I mean, it's almost beautiful. Oh, I gotta actually plug you in. That would help. I'm gonna have this one come up earlier. Come back down. And plug it in. Delete that. And this output. Cool. Almost cool. Why didn't I just paste this further back? No idea. That's what I want. That's what I want. All right. And this one gets plugged in here. This one gets plugged in here. These ones, I would have to make more of these. And we're going to need even more of these, which will be a pain. This one. That one can go right there. This one. That one. All right. Except you should go right here. You should go right here. And then a new one should come up to the top one. That new one. Can be right there. Kind of a mess, but that's okay. I'm gonna tell myself that it's okay. I don't know how I'm getting in. We can use the next layer. How I'm getting in the pieces that need to be added to this, I didn't really leave space, but I think I said I only need half of these blues. So, is that true? Not if I'm doing 4 lines of these. Crap. I'm trying to do too much. Hey, but we're about to hit 600, which means now I have to do the next part. The next part is gonna be a pain. Mostly because I don't have space. We do have space over here. I still have to do 2 more of these sets of assembler things. I don't really have room for them. Huh. And I have to do all of their inputs. I think this is too ambitious without platforms. Is it though? Is it too ambitious? Maybe. So you could go right here. Do that. go right here. Beautiful. Looks good to me. So if I scooted these red ones down, that would get me a little bit more space. I kind of do want the space. I don't know if it's really worth doing, but it's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna put you right there. It's beautiful. I'm going to assume that I'll appreciate the space right now when I try and do the next step. It's gonna be a pain. Clean all of this up. Would have helped to make these more compact. They're fairly compact for what they're doing. They're fine. X. X. So these two are already very close together. Control X. Right there. Alright, that buys me a good amount of room. That one. Why am I doing it like that? Why am I doing it like that? Why am I doing any of this like any of this? I may want the space for getting my inputs and outputs. So let's do it in a way that makes sense to me. Like that makes sense to me. Like that makes sense. Bam. It's beautiful. It's good enough. Alright, I stopped a lot of the inputs, so those were turned off for a bit. Now, these ones are not actually supposed to go into there anymore. Instead, they want to go to 4 of these. Alright, let's go think about that. And then I'm going to want 4 more of those. And those 4 more will want these as inputs. Ideally, I would have these taking up less space. Oh well. Do I want to think about inputs versus outputs? Not too much. We'll figure that out. 2, 3, 4. Huh. It's not terrible. Alright, so the top. If we come up, these inputs are supposed to go like this. And then if I hit V, we can hide that. Hit V again. I think that's what I want. So we want 4 of those. 1 of them, 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them. Beautiful. Inputs. I don't want to deal with the inputs. Let's go deal with these inputs. Hey, look at how quick they're flowing, though. That's beautiful. Did I leave enough room? No. But can I get the room? Yes. If I do that, then we actually have just enough room to fit 4 of these. 1 of them. 2 of them. 3 of them. 4 of them. Stop. Can I click and drag? Oh, you can! And if we flip this, rotate it. So that is one of my inputs. Oh, crap! I need 4 more sets of these. Oh, I do not have enough room to do what I'm trying to do. Okay. I mean, that realization simplifies my life so much, because that means that really I only get to use 2 of these, which makes everything super simple. So we only have to plug in 2 of these. And I'm just going to make 180 per minute instead of 360. That's fine. So that means, which 2 did I just hook up? We hooked up the top 2. Top 2? Crap. Really, I want to hook up the bottom 2. Bottom 2. Because that means I can steal from the top 2. That's not what I meant to do. Alright. That's what I meant to do. X. Making 2 of these is way simpler than making 4 of them would have been. It still might be complicated, but that's mostly because I was trying to make 4 briefly. Now that I'm not, I could delete a lot of the junk that's in the way. Alright, so we're going to rotate this, then go up a space, then plug that in. Alright, so we're just making these 2. Those 2. Oh, what am I doing? I have to actually rotate those 180. Crap. Luckily, that's not hard to do. We can just do that right here. That's not what I meant to do. C. Cool. What am I doing? That one. That one. That one. Much better. Alright. And then these have to actually get turned in, which is a lot easier if these aren't in the way. And then they're going to have to go get crafted. Deal with that in a second. For right now, that can go right there. I didn't leave a good way to get this across. Fine. That should work. This has quickly become a mess. Alright, 180 of those, and then if we go look at the next piece is getting 1,200 of these blue ones stacked on top of these, which sadly requires that I have 1,200 of these pieces, and I'm turning in 600 of them, so I need 1,800 of them in total. Which is why I wanted to make that big number, but instead, here we are. So now that I'm not doing that, though, my life does become a lot simpler. Let's clean it up, because otherwise I'm going to get distracted and I'm going to be out of space. What? Right, I have to right-click. Delete. Right-click. Delete. Clean up. Delete. I'm waiting for those to produce anyways. I could work on tasks while I'm doing this, but I don't really need to. And tasks would require space, and these take up space, and I don't have platforms to do the space things. Cool. So now I only need 2 of these. Delete. So those want to get stacked. And I don't have to rotate or anything. Nice and easy. Those ones want to be on top. I can do that. We will come up and then plug in. Go down. Come up. Plug in. Then this is not set up well, but that's fine. This one, I do have to think about the inputs, which are gonna be a pain. Think about the inputs in a second. So that's the outputs. The inputs on the bottom need to be these ones. So those can just come from here. These ones, get rid of these ones. All of this is temporary. That's all I have to remind myself. But unlike Factorio, it's actually true, because building in this game is amazing. Way too easy, but still amazing. It's a building game that feels like a building game. Bam. So that's all I need. 530. Wait until those finish getting completed, and then we hook up these two, and then it's just waiting for those. And while I wait for those, I can go look at the next task, and we're just over an hour. But just over an hour to get the first 2 milestones complete is not too bad. Those blues. Everything should be good. Come over here. I'm going to delete this, delete this, delete this. Plug it in, plug it in. And now there's a lag time. 1800 means 2/3 of 10 minutes. So like 6 minutes, 40 seconds or something. I don't know. Some amount of time. Is that what that means? 180 per minute. Something like that. Tasks. So we could, while we're doing that. I should have left more room. I am doing things that have half of this, so I could do that with any of these other lines. I didn't leave much room for it, though. I could have left room. I still could make room. It's just, whenever I make room, it deletes the materials, and we're using every one of these materials, except for these gray ones. Ooh. Oh, for a second I thought those gray ones were the exact ones I needed. I can go plan out which tasks I want to do. So, like, this task isn't bad. Because as soon as you do that task, wait, oh, I can just plug in the platform and it was like free. So this one is different, but it just requires me to rotate and cut. Oh, that's super simple. I don't know if I want to pin all of those, because really I just need to pin the first one and then I would realize what I need to do. Oh, this one looks super simple too. A bunch of these look super simple, especially if they just give you the pieces. I didn't realize that the last playthrough. I was making everything myself. I didn't just look for like, hey, is there already one of these pre-made? Wait, didn't I see? Yes, there was one pre-made right here. All right, so very soon we should be sending 2 full belts. 4 would have been nice, would have been difficult. I think it's doable, just not worth trying to figure out. 4 takes significantly more pieces. Alright, so I'm not going to try and double this, even though I know how. I would try and double it if I had the modules that I'm about to unlock as soon as this finishes. I'm not really going to start trying to do this next one because it also wants the mining modules. So I think this is a good place to end the episode, and we'll just come back with Milestone 2 finishing up next time. But for now, that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.